Hi guys, welcome back. It's Watercolor Weekend. This week I'm on week 4 on my watercolor journey. Well, first of all, I bought some Winsor & Newton paper, and it is exactly what they say, professional grade paper. I bought it in a block. It's thick, it's easy to work with, it holds tons of water, like amazing. I don't even puddle. What a difference. But the price was a little bit of a price difference. What I was paying before for the cheaper paper, and this one cost me, I think, 43 or $47. It was not cheap. I am hoping to find it at Blix instead of online, but if I could get it cheaper at Blix, because I don't have to pay the shipping, because Blix is only like maybe 15 minutes from my house. It was a very good reminder, like I tell you guys about the paper when it comes to coloring books. And I say it all the time. You're restricted by the paper that you are coloring on. It goes true, I think, for all paper. The better the paper, the better the project. So I'm going to start out as my usual. I'm going to show you my failures. And believe me, this week I had some failures. But I made a lot of progress. So that's what counts. Failures are just learning stepping stones. The first one, let's see, I did a sunset. And the first one is, God, I hate showing you guys these things. It's hard. My trees were awful. The perspective of this is terrible. My rocks don't even look like rocks. So I would say this was a fail. Then I did another one. This I took partly from one video that I was watching and partly the idea from another video I was watching. Kind of smushed it together and then did my own thing. And here it is. Getting better. Okay. Now, I knew where I went wrong. It's my perspective on it. And this came out wrong. I don't even want to say what it looks like. It's just wrong. So I gave up on this picture because there were fatal errors in it. Flaws I could not fix later on. Even though the paper is so forgiving and watercolor, you can just go endlessly with it, which is really nice. This could not be fixed any further than where it is. So out into the scrapbook it went. So this is this week's picture. And I'm going to show you the demo of it. I'm going to show you the demo of it. Now, I made some errors. I know I did. And I had a lot of afterthoughts in here. So I know if I did it over again, it would come out much better. I made almost a fatal flaw. And I want to show you exactly where. I know you can see this being three-dimensional. But it wasn't the entire time. And then it dawned on me, oh my God, your perspective is off. You didn't do that 3D. So I did it as an afterthought, but this bankment should have been there from the beginning. I also went too dark too quick. And I should have built up the colors in the grassy area. And then it would have looked a little bit more realistic, or I'm not really looking for realistic. It's hard to do realistic in watercolor. I was just looking for it to be decent, and I think I hit decent. Now, I did this several times, and I almost, when I realized that this was not done three-dimensionally, and I had put in all this grass ass backwards, I shouldn't have done that either. I should have done it in color groups, but we all live and learn. So I want to show you what it should have looked like before, what my bottom layer should have looked like. So here is the same picture, drawn a little bit different the waterway, but this is what it should have looked like to begin with. And then I could have built up the grassy area with the base coat being yellow. I did the base coat in dark green, And that was where the problem was, is because you don't start dark, you start light. Now I can add in all the details and the colors and make it look more realistic. Now, to be honest, I don't have all the paint colors that I need to do some of the colors that I see in these tutorials. I do need another set of paint. I have good sets, and believe me, the set that I've been using from Magic Fly has almost everything in it, combined with the other set, my set of two paints, which is Chocola. And I love these paints. I'm going to get another one, in fact, after it. But maybe not. Maybe I'll try up something a little bit different. I don't have a lot of the colors. So, and I'm also learning how to mix paints, which is way different than mixing pencils. And I'll go into all the differences at another time. I really don't want to teach now. There are so many good teachers in watercolor that I'm still a learner. I'm still a beginner. 4 weeks does not make a teacher. So this is what I have for this week. I think it is a big improvement than my last couple of pictures. Each week it gets better. And this is where I knew I went wrong. And if I continued doing this picture, it would come out even better than that picture. And I still might do it. It might turn out that I do this as next week's watercolor weekend. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see where my mind goes. This is so fun that it's my free place. I don't have to teach, so I can just explore, and it's so wonderful. So I'm going to put on the video for you, for those who want to actually see me making my disastrous mistakes. You can actually see, you can root, don't do it, don't put that line there. But I did learn a lot. So I will see you in my next video. Take care.